Hello, and welcome to another episode of TacoBytes, your daily bite of Degen, episode number 576, coming to you from somewhere nowhere, London. Man, we were hoping we would have been able to do an episode today during the day, but I will be honest, I'm just so worn out from travel. Great, easy trip. Shout out to Norse Air. Yeah, I cannot complain. That was a great, easy, simple flight from JFK to Gatwick. So if you guys are looking for an airline, check them out. But we wanted to go over some quick things as we're back down to the humbleness of having only one monitor. So we're gonna have to back forth sometimes, and you might guys see some of what goes on behind the scenes. But one of the things I really wanted to sort of just touch on today, as DAS starts tomorrow, the Digital Asset Summit. Huge shout out to the entire Blockworks team and a lot of the researchers and people that I got to meet tonight and stuff like that, and some of the huge setups. Huge shout out to Casey Wagner and what she had, one of her panels that she's moderating. Amazing lineup. Yeah, I just think this is going to be an amazing time. But what's really cool is going to be some of these side events. And I wanted to go through those with you all tonight. So let me pull those up for you real quick so you guys and gals can go and get them if you are here in London. But also I'm going to give you, let me go find this sheet so you can get, if you are here in London and you want to get to some of these side events, you can get to them too. So this is, I just dropped into the chat, and I got to put that in Twitter chat too. I think that would probably be beneficial. So we'll put that there, as well as on this video chat. So if you guys are joining in, drop something in the comment box. Let me know you're here. But I want to shout out to everyone joining us. I see a bunch of people on LinkedIn joining us. It's really weird how cool of like a little bit of a like either regular following or following streaming content about Web3 to LinkedIn, and that it gets there. So super happy for that and able to see that there. So I don't know. It is one of those really cool things that just sort of makes my day. But what I do want to show you guys all what's going on is what is going on in Luma. Did we post that in that last spot? Yep, we did. All right, perfect. So that is the Luma list for DAS events here, but we're going to go through that list as well, just because it is, who knows, something new might have popped up in the last week since we last signed up for things. So let's go give you a look behind the curtain and see it all. Boop. Oh, to infinity. So as you can see here, some of the things that we're really looking forward to is our crypto payments day starting at 3:30. We have an RWAs and DPEN that we're waiting for approval for. The other big thing was with DeFi Happy Hour as well. Some fun people are going to be at that. Then what's really going to be a good event, securing tokenized assets with Chainlink and Aave. So we are going to be there. We are going to be at that. That is one of the where we'll be at 6 o'clock. So come find us at Landmark, the Landmark London, and that'll be the big piece for tonight. Then some of the things that we have tomorrow that we're really looking forward to. It is not on this. It is not on this one. It's on. I think it's on Eventbrite, but it is an AI and RWA piece coming up. Then some of the other big piece that we're waiting for word from is Block Dojo. And then we have Saturday, we have a DSI conference. And then Saturday night, we have and one NFT event with Solana, and then we have some other Solana on March 20th. We have the Hacker House in New York, if you're in New York. So that is sort of we have a lot of things in our calendar waiting for and stuff like that, which is sort of cool and fun to do. But yeah, the other thing that we wanted to go over real quick tonight, as we're going to be moving some of these plays around as they got started up, but we got some cool new positions going on in Hawksite. That is our leading gamma, Solana yield aggregator. Sort of think of it like Beefy and Gamma, but for Solana. And so getting some really good plays into it, and it's how can I not like making lots of money? As you can see here, there's some new pools coming up. So there is the Opus, only possible on Solana and USDC. Why don't we get into that just for the heck of it? Fine, let's find a position in that. 10,000% APR, probably not for long. But we will get into it for a little bit. There we go. And we will see how this goes. This will be a fun turn of play as we get through this. The other thing that we wanted to go check out, as you guys were with us, we're going to go check out Camino and go see if we can figure out what was going on with one of our positions. So we got our deposit in there. Our balance there is $49 roughly. And that is Opus and Solana, USDC. So getting in on that piece, because why not get in on some of that action there? Might not be long action, but it's not going to go to negative. So let's go for it. But there we go. We are going to go with Camino. And because we're in the UK now, we don't have to use our VPN, which is really cool because we're on a protected Wi-Fi, which is super nice. I love Wi-Fi in the UK. It's so fast. So that is one thing that they've really got going for them. So we have, as we can see here, some of our open positions. We're earning some points. We're not really, getting too much of anything because we closed all of our positions. But we can go look at what some of there might be in the Borrowland protocol pieces, in the liquidity pieces as well. So if we wanted to provide liquidity, we can see what 7-day fees look like right now. Popcat Soul has a large. Why don't we put in a little in on that? Get a little bit of that action. So from a restricted territory. Okay, so 0.4. Oh, so it looks like we do have to use a VPN. Oopsies. So we're going to go dark for a second as we do this. There we all are. TacoBytes, I see you. GM. Thanks for showing in. I see you. So yeah. But this is one of the things that I loved about Camino is how easy it is to Boom. We'll connect our wallet. And same thing. And we'll be depositing into that. That's a 7-day plus 9,999%. So why not do it? It's trading it back and forth for us. So this is part of the aspect of providing liquidity. We can then see where our position is once it confirms. There we go. And man, I just want to do a huge shout out. As we can see here, let's go to our favorite birdeye.so and see what Solana's been doing some really good stuff in my opinions. Hitting over the 200 mark. Verify we are human. Look at this. Sol's back to 199. Having hit over that 200 mark today. Super bullish. You can just see this go on. Buy sells all nonstop. So trying to keep up with it. And let's look at a specific pair. NAP and Radium. NAP is one of those new things. Let's see here. So NAP and Sol, NAP and USDC. So Sol, as you can see here, right now is at 202. So having hit a high point today of 204, roughly. That looks like, yeah, 204. That is not a bad price at all. And it's good to see it coming back. One of the things that we've seen with a lot of things within Solana is how much everything's been moving around, and the fact that so many people that weren't bullish on Solana, it takes up their entire narrative, and they act like they've been here the entire time. I just want you to know I've seen you here since we were shouting about Solana at $8. It is interesting to see that, so many people are, thinking it's broken or anything like that. And yet they're, it's just different. And so I want to shout out to all the motherfuckers that have been banging away on Solana. Huge shout out to Soul Jakey and Lucifer, two people that I want to just acknowledge, as well as Not Ashen. Really happy to see what you guys have done and continue to do in the Solana ecosystem, as well as Amy Street. So I think that there's a lot of good going on, and I want to see a lot more of it. If you have any projects that you think are coming up that are cool on Solana, let me know. Some of the things that we might be seeing soon for the vibes. CPU coin is going to be right now currently only paired to ETH, but we're going to be seeing it most likely getting paired with Tau as well. And then at the same time, we're going to be seeing the big aspect of Mickey as well on Solana come over from ETH, and a big airdrop from that. One meme token is looking at getting resurrected that might be bridging over to Solana, and that is burnt hair. If you guys don't know burnt hair, a lot of funny stuff has gone on there. But they're looking to move. It was a meme before when in the midst of the bear, and so it didn't really do anything. But if you guys remember, Elon decided to make a cologne called Burnt Hair, and this was the first Burnt Hair token. And so seeing that's going to be coming on over to Solana, which will be an interesting aspect, and super excited to sort of see all of these things sort of take off. But big things with London DAS. Something I was not. There is, obviously culturally, wherever you go, you have to be very respectful of some of the things that are done differently than where you might be from. And I am a content creator-ish. I spend time on camera a lot, talking with projects and protocols about what they're building, looking at the smart contract, looking at the DApp contracts of what they're supposed to do, looking at tokenomics. And I randomly walk up to people sometimes with the camera. I'm like, do you believe in crypto? What do you do? Those type of things. But tomorrow, there's a couple sessions that are under the Chatham House rules. Chatham House rules. Attendees are free to use the information received, but neither that identity nor the affiliation of the speaker may be revealed. These sessions are closed to press. So very interesting aspect to that. That means that's the alpha. That is where the alpha is going to be. So, my question is, are you going to be there as well? And we're going to do everything we can to get that information, respect those rules set out, and look at the technical analysis side of things. So super excited for that and really cool. One of the great, I got to meet a couple different teams today from security, from on-ramping and off-ramping sides. Coolest little team I met tonight so far randomly was the USDC team from Circle. Huge shout out to them and some of the things that Circle is getting ready to do and some of the ideas we sort of pitched around. So really super excited to see that in action. And I do. Are you TacoBytes? I assume you're commenting on my hat. Yes, this is a Hex hat. I love this hat. This is such a good hat. It's one of my favorite hats. It took, it spent a long time in the trunk of my car, sitting there, because my favorite hat was my Privacy Network Railgun hat. That hat was like perfect. And then I decided to go ski-dooing at like 60 miles an hour over open water, and the wind decided to take the hat, and the hat sunk to the bottom of the ocean, and that was not cool. But it, died doing what it loved best, having fun. And this hat is sort of taken over. Do I have other hats? Do I wear other hats? Oh, yes, I do. But out and about during the day, when I'm just dilly-dallying, I really like this hat. This is a good hat. So, picked it up at PulseCon 2022. Yes, unfortunately, the hat did die. But picked up this hat, like I said, had it. Huge shout out to the PulseCon team there in Vegas for that 2 years ago. And glad for the projects that showed up. One of my other favorite hats that I got out of there was from Degen Sheep. So that was a really interesting piece. One of the things that I plan on getting deep dive into a little bit while here in London, Crypto Mondays. I'm heavily part of Crypto Mondays parent company. Crypto Mondays parent company COC, Crypto Oracle Collective. And one of the things, there's Crypto Mondays all over the world, pretty much every Monday. Some locations, they don't have it every Monday like they do in New York or Denver or elsewhere. It seems like here in London, they have it, I think, once. Is there battery? Oh. That would be boop. Here in London, I think they do it once per week or once per month. Monday would be once per week. Please forgive me. It is 3:00 in the morning for me, and I'm getting back on time. And so, yeah. And let's see here. So, Crypto Mondays here in London is going to be an amazing time. There's, like I said, there's a ton of great side events. Really looking forward to Pith, DPIN, Chainlink, infrastructure project pieces, working on partnerships, doing everything I can for Sweeper token, Sweeper, and CPU coin and race finance. And so bringing it all under one, as well as collecting every single AI project that I can under the sun. And I cannot get this link out there enough. So I am going to drop it out one more time. Let me find it. So this message is getting repeated over and over and over again. But I am helping build out an AI incubator. I'm running part of the CRM and business development side of things. But a huge team of people has put this incubator together. Cohort number 1 starts April 2nd. So I'm putting this link out here. If you are an AI and Web3 project, I want to get you funded. I want to get you the infrastructure you need to help keep AI decentralized. So please apply for this incubator. We would love to help you grow. We have some of the top minds in Web3 AI that are doing really cool things, being part of this, working on product market fit, making sure things look good and grow. And, we really want to see you succeed as well and help keep AI decentralized. So please apply, and hopefully we can get you funded. And just know that if you don't make cohort 1, there's always 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and further down the line. We're not going anywhere. So we're steady and as steady as Mondays every single week. But like I said, I got to get to bed because I have to be up in 4 hours to head to DAS. So I want to thank everyone for joining us in tonight. Big crowd tonight. So I wanted to say thank you for joining. Want to shout out to everyone on LinkedIn. I see you all. Player One Taco, YouTube, 0x Degen's YouTube, Twitter video, Unlonely, Rumble, and Kick. Thank you for joining us live. Totally. What do we say about our show? Consistently inconsistent, but daily. So this has been your 576th episode of TacoBytes, your daily bite of Degen. And as always, we end every episode with the same 2 things. We've done this 575 times. Why not make it 576 times? But we end with our words of wisdom and the greatest worst knock joke on the face of the planet. And then for shits and giggles, I'm going to tell you what stupid token I bought today. And I might buy some more, even though it's down like 90% since I bought it this morning. Boar is the token I bought on Solana. Yeah, I bought it. I bought a lot of it, and I might buy some more because I'm into that boar. But yeah, Don't ask me why. I do not know why I got that. Actually, no, I do. Converted my phone over to UK, and then all of a sudden, I started getting UK updates. Trending token on Solana in the UK was Boar this morning, and checked out their socials. There was only 3 people that I knew that were following it, and of those 3 people, I'm like, these are people that know trends and find gems before they're gems. So I need to buy this. So I did. And immediately saw gains, but I did not sell. I did not paper hand. I should have taken profits, but instead I bought more, not at the top. Later on in the day, once I realized it crashed. So paper hands got out, and looks like this meme might be taken off a little bit more, which is pretty cool. So with that, we end with our words of wisdom that we always say is a closed mouth cannot be fed, and you cannot feed a closed mouth, meaning if no one knows you're looking for opportunity can never come a knocking. If opportunity does come a knocking and no one answers, it's going to keep on walking. With that, I want to thank everyone for joining us tonight, episode 576 of TacoBytes, your daily bite of Degen. Thank you for those that commented, and we will see you all tomorrow at DATH. Knock, knock. Who's there?